What's up, y'all? We're BlackJack Billy, and we're super happy to be back in Australia talking with CountryHQ.
Guys, welcome back to Australia. The story, you guys have been here before. Australians aren't 100% familiar with BlackJack Billy's story. To start with, the name. Where'd the name come from?
Rob Blackledge over here, Noel Billings, they're both saying Blackledge Billings, BlackJack Billings.
So there's no other gambling addiction.
That's the sign.
Well, that's not, maybe. That has nothing to do with it. Not yet. Eventually, I'm sure.
Somebody's lost a little money in Blackjack.
That's none of your business, Joe. I'm an excellent gambler, by the way, guys. I just have not been on the hottest streak lately.
That's a good way to look at it.
I'm due for a big win.
Yeah, keep trying.
Keep trying.
Totally.
So you guys came out of Nashville, but you came together. There's Missouri, there's Canada, there's a bit of everywhere. How did you guys come together as a band?
Songwriting.
Yeah. Well, Nashville's a really cool melting pot for musicians from all over. And I came from Mississippi. Brad came.
I was actually already in.
Noel came from Missouri, and Jeff originally from Montreal via New York. And like Noel said, started writing songs. And said, we don't want to play these instead of other people. So we did. And we still do. And that's how. Keep talking. Cut. And cut.
Tell us about how Booze Cruise came together. 45-minute song, but 100,000 stars.
It was a really hot day in August, and we were writing. Yeah, we're sitting there going, gosh, what would we rather be doing right now? It's an awesome summer day, and sitting here writing a song, and we started talking about how to spend the summer.
Well, there wasn't a lot of good rhyming words for go to the library.
Yeah.
So
Library, it gets kind of hairy. Maybe you'll see Mary.
That would be scary.
Library.
we were also about to go play in Panama City, which is a great spring break in the States, and we knew kind of wanted to have an anthem to take down there, see how the kids liked it, see how it reacted. Kind of just wrote it, having fun, and went down there and came home knowing that it had a little bit of juice. So we put it up on iTunes and had a blast with it.
Put it on iTunes. It sells in the vicinity of 100,000 copies. Three?
Yeah.
300,000? 350, 400 copies.
500?
What, do we know what the number is?
What's the figure?
It's somewhere between 250 and 275.
How much without a label? How much before the label came out?
Over the States.
Over 250, over $250,000.
We were gold in Canada already before stuff like that.
Thank you, fans. That's awesome. Thank you.
How do you feel doing that without the machine behind you at that point? And doing that with something you created?
We didn't really said feel.
We didn't really have a goal with it. We liked the song, and we felt like it went over live, and we knew we were going to be doing this for a long time, no matter what song got us there, or whether it was with the label or whether it was not with the label. And it was just a blessing, and it caught us by surprise. And it's been fun ever since, and it's still fun to play. And it kind of re-emerged this summer like it did last summer, and hopefully that'll continue.
How hard is Nashville as an unsigned artist compared to now you've got a corporation, a machine behind you?
Well, Nashville as an unsigned artist, we're still in Nashville as an unsigned artist. We had a deal in the States for a few months before they went out of business, so we're back to being indie dogs over there, which we're comfortable doing because we started off that way. But thanks to the internet and satellite radio, there are outlets for artists like us to get heard. Booze Cruise is a perfect example of that. Have the major record companies and terrestrial radio, they sort of have their thing, but there's a whole other outlet out there. By the way, we're fortunate enough to be able to get out there.
And Universal Australia has been a huge blessing. Just have worked incredibly diligent with us and done an incredible job. It's been a blast. This is our second time here, and last time, if it's anything like last time, we're going to have a hell of a lot of fun.
So the new album's out in Australia, Rebel Child.
It's the first only album out anywhere.
Only album out in Australia.
First country to get our
In the whole world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whole
You guys,
wide room.
our American fans are mad at us because the Australian fans got the full record first.
Yes.
Right here.
Is that something unique for you, that you have an audience base which has an album released which is not your hometown, your home country?
It's definitely a little bit strange.
Wouldn't have imagined it this way,
right.
but you know, I think to piggyback off what Noel was saying, you know, having the infrastructure here with Universal really just gave us an opportunity to put a record out sooner here. We'll have it put out here in the States before too long, but you definitely notice when you've got a team of people working hard for you on your behalf to help put your music out there and support what you're doing. It really makes a big difference.
Putting an album together, a full-length album, rather than just an EP or a single here and there, was there conflict about songs, sequences, so on between you guys?
These guys go at it pretty good about it. You know.
I'd say we all probably look to Jeff a little bit for that.
Yeah, Jeff's our producer as well.
And he's produced multiple albums.
None of them were really good.
They're all bad. They're just bad stuff. But I mean, we all got opinions and we're all strong individuals. But you know, Jeff, with his experience, we probably just lean on you to make a lot of those decisions.
And it's really hard because we're constantly writing. And,
I know.
there's just way too many songs to put in one record. So it actually feels good to have something finished, completed, and we're still gonna write. Work on the next one.
My mom loves all of our songs, so it's hard to pick.
How many copies she bought?
She bought 100,000 copies.
That is suspect. Yeah.
Then she went to Australia and bought another 100,000.
That's why we're number 2. There you go.
No, but
Thanks, Joe.
Okay. So, the thing about your music, why I think it works here, is that it's fun. There's no looking at the ground. There's no every single
I like
song.
that. There's
from
no
start to
looking at the
finish.
ground.
We don't
You
take
know,
ourselves too seriously.
Exactly. And that's why I think it works in Australia, and that's why you're on tour like with the Mavericks and Gary Allen, the same type of thing where it's an upbeat tour.
Sure.
No one's going to leave, you know, and have to go to the helpline afterwards. You know? So maybe the AA line, but a different story. But see, they're all looking at the ground now, so it's.
I wasn't looking at the ground for a
I'm old
while.
enough. I saw Nirvana live. I know what's looking at the ground.
Well,
Is that something which you feel when you're putting it together? You're writing it as musicians, as songwriters, as a producer. Do you just feel that's a very good vibe coming from the album?
Yes.
Honestly, we just have fun whether we're writing, whether we're playing live, or whatever we're talking about, we'll write about it and try to just be ourselves. And I guess hopefully
it wasn't that intentional.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all been doing this a long time. We all signed up for this. We all signed up to be doing. We've been touring for 2 years. We played for thousands of great people.
Ones and
great
ones of
gigs.
fans.
So I think it's like we can't help it. We're all doing what we've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
We're having a blast in it because of these shows. I don't think we were miserable.
We're having fun.
This is awesome.
Nashville's full of young up-and-coming songwriters, musicians, and so on. You've got things like American Idol and The Voice and so on. As a band which is, you know, rapidly rising to the top, what advice do you have for young up-and-coming bands, both in Australia and Nashville?
Buckle up, man. Buckle up.
Go back to college.
And get a degree.
Make sure you have a good relationship with your mom and dad in case you need somebody to fly you home when you're starving.
Make sure you love it. Like that's what I gotta say. Make sure you're having fun and you love doing it. If you don't, it's not a fun thing.
And
You gotta love it. You gotta want
hear
it.
no a lot, so get used to it. Right. And to be relentless.
Man,
Reckless.
if I might, I heard Morgan Freeman say at some point along the way you decide that you are going to die doing this. Like you don't have a plan B. And
So we're jumping off Darling Harbor Bridge tonight. You want to come with us? We're doing cannonballs.
you have to decide that it's something that you want to pursue or not. And a lot of people, it's really scary because there's no guarantees. There's no direct road. There's no ladder to climb. There's no path. You just try to create good, honest music, and if people like it, they like it.
We knew. First show, we were like, this is it for
I have
us.
to do this.
We're doing this forever, and then thank God that we've been blessed with fan support and record label support. But we were in. First show, no matter what.
We would change our lifestyle to fit the level that we were at. I've always done this. I would do this if it meant that I had to, live off $500 a month if I had to. So there's no. there's nothing that's going to keep us from doing
We
it.
have made less than $500 a month.
I have lived off $500.
I do like that. Don't have a plan B.
Absolutely.
If you have a plan B,
It's easy to give up, but
I have no other talents.
The $500 a month one reminds me of a guy called Steve Fromholz, who was the Pilot Laureate of Texas. He worked with Jerry, Jeff Walker, and those guys. And he had a quote and said, what's the difference between a folk musician and a bank account? After 50 years, a bank account accrues money and actually earns interest. It was a very good quote. So
That's true.
Fell off a horse and died last year. So. Okay, last question. Question we ask everyone. What's it like to be BlackJack Billy when you're playing live on stage?
Fun. We have a blast. So blessed.
It's really fun. Yeah, I mean, we laugh probably more than any other band.
We're all big time fans
we have
of
fun.
Gary, and we look forward to seeing the Mavericks. I mean, we're big music fans, but I promise you, when I get on stage, I don't want to be in any other band on the planet. I feel like I am right where anybody would be blessed to be, and this is the band that I would always dream of. I'm serious. I
really
feel like
hope-
we're the.
I really hope that everybody gets to experience a place in their life where they can escape anything. No matter what's going on in the relationships that we have or what's going on back home, when we're on stage. This is all there is. Whether a lot of people it's a ball game or it's a bar or it's at home with their family.
We'll buy all the booze.
And for us, it's on stage, so it's a blessing that we get to do it. So I hate you guys.
Cool, no worries. Well, guys, thank you very much for your time today. Welcome back to Australia. See you on the stage tonight.
Appreciate it, man.
No worries.
Jump on the booze cruise.